Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about my complete love affair with protein and why it's so extremely important, especially as women. We tend to not get enough protein. So what does that do? Well, first and foremost, it wreaks havoc on our endocrine function. Without enough protein, we can't possibly stabilize our blood sugar, and we cannot possibly stabilize our hormones. Okay, protein helps us regulate our hormones. And in fact, when we are out of sync with our hormones, many doctors will actually prescribe amino acids as a way to help readjust the system. But you can take personal power right now with this very simple task. It's really just adding a serving of protein, which is 20 to 25 grams for most women, to every single meal. So here's what I recommend. Every time you go to put something in your mouth, ask yourself, does this have protein? And if so, how much? Now that you know the formula, here are a few tips. Breakfast, that tends to be pretty easy. I usually start my day with a good old egg white omelet because I know that eggs and egg whites have plenty of protein, but there are many different protein sources for breakfast options. And if you are a vegetarian or a vegan, please reach out to us. Okay, we are here to help you, and there are definitely alternatives for getting enough protein. Another great protein option as far as snacking or breakfast is concerned is cottage cheese. It is very low in fat, but very high in protein. In fact, it's a significant amount of protein. I love Shakeology. It has 25 grams of whey protein, and if you use the vegan, it is 25 grams of pea protein, which is phenomenal. That's why it's a complete meal. And as far as dinner goes, that again is easy. It's usually the snacking where we get tripped up, but dinner can be tricky too. Dinner is really a time where you want to eat a small meal and really focus the majority of your meal on protein. So a very simple, easy, and healthy dinner could be a piece of salmon, about 4 to 6 ounces, so like the size of your hand is usually a good judge, with some greens over a bed of green salad, or maybe some sauteed kale and mushrooms, something like that. If you do like chicken, that's great. A little red meat every once in a while is fine as well, but you can use your hand as the guideline for portioning. So again, fish, you could take the whole length of your hand. Chicken, you want to go the palm of your hand. And then if you are going to do red meat, smaller than your fist. That's a good portion size. And that way you always kind of have your portions on you. So if you're eating dinner out, you kind of always know how to evaluate that. But the focus here is getting enough protein to make sure that it not only will stabilize your blood sugar, maintain your endocrine function, help you reduce cortisol because it's going to increase other hormone levels that make you feel good. It's also the building blocks of strong muscle. What does that mean? Well, if you do a workout like I just did right now, I'm going to go and have my Shakeology. That protein is going to go immediately into my muscles. It's going to help them heal. It's going to help them grow stronger. And the leaner and stronger I am, the higher my metabolism is. Okay? Without enough protein, it doesn't matter how hard I work out, I don't have enough of those amino acids to build strong muscle. And again, the leaner you are, the more of a fat-burning furnace you become just by simply existing. Just by simply resting, you are burning more because you have lean muscle, but you cannot do that without protein. So every meal, ask yourself, does it have protein? If it doesn't, reevaluate. If you need some tips, I mentioned some here: cottage cheese, egg white, salmon, Shakeology, whey protein supplement is great. And if you are a vegan or a vegetarian, definitely reach out. There are plenty of other options as far as pea protein, vegan proteins. Cottage cheese is great if you are a vegetarian. Fish, of course. And I hope that is helpful. That is Cortisol. Boom, crushing it.